Hey, collective. This is part two. All right. I don't know what I'm going to label the video yet. I guess I'm going to label it collective crystal reading. Okay. So I don't even know if that's what I'm going to label it. Anyways, this is part two. Okay. What we're looking at is we're looking through these different scenarios that I read about in part one. The first one we're looking at is basically this jealous energy that's it's there you have a jealous energy around you. They can't hide their jealousy from others. People know they're jealous of you, okay? What it is basically is this energy that's sad. Maybe you're going through a separation, or they feel like you may have caused them an injustice in the past. I don't know, but they're jealous of like your good fortune. They may feel like you're judgmental over them, but you know, they're jealous of a new beginning that you've got going on, basically, is what I'm seeing, okay? So this energy, they're jealous of, they're sad. This is someone who misses you, I'm seeing, but they're coming from a place of jealousy. Okay, let's just see what this is. I'm very frustrated because my video stopped recording. My storage filled up and it literally stopped recording. So I was into the reading and I almost chopped the whole thing. But Spirit said, no, keep going. So I'm going to keep going. But let's see, what is this energy of justice? Yeah, the reason why justice is here, okay, is because this person has hid secrets from you, right? I feel like you went through some type of, you had to balance out and move away from this energy, right? They were they were trying to keep their jealousy, their envy of you secret. They're envious of your good fortune. So this is somebody who basically, anytime you have a new beginning or you have any kind of fortunate event come into your life, any good news, basically, this person always has something to say about it, okay? They're jealous, whether they're saying it to you or they're saying it about you to others, okay? This person, this energy is going to need to balance out this jealousy, basically, is what Spirit's saying. And if this is you doing this to someone else, Spirit's encouraging you to balance out this energy of jealousy. You're not keeping it hidden from another, even if you think you are, okay? But they're jealous of, I feel like this is someone outside of your energy, though, collective, who is very judgmental. They think they're keeping this secret, but they're not. They're jealous of a new beginning you've got going here. They're sad. Your new beginning is making this person sad. Why, Spirit? Why is this person sad? Because you have a new beginning. Because you withdrew from them, basically, because you're in this hermit mode and you withdrew from this energy, okay, is what Spirit's talking about. You know, they're judgmental of you. So since you, yeah, they're communicating with others and being very judgmental of you. So they're talking about you, collective. This is someone that you've removed yourself from. And you have a new beginning. You have good fortune. It's making this person, or it could be more than one person, but they're sad. They're jealous. But it's really, they're jealous. They miss you, okay? This is people that you've withdrawn from that can no longer be part of your energy. They think that they're keeping something secret. What is this moon energy? They think they're keeping the jealousy. They think they're keeping the jealousy secret and something from the past, okay? These are people that hid something from you in the past also, and that's why you isolated from them. Spirit, I guess, is just bringing this up to let you know that, yes, you've isolated from some jealous energies. You needed to protect yourself from these energies. They were hiding secrets from you in the past. Maybe you found these secrets out, you divorced or separated, you got balance, you got justice, basically. And so you're getting justice, and whoever these energies are, they're sad because of your new beginning, because they lied to you, right? They're still watching you, though. So they're still kind of watching you and talking about what's going on in your life. I don't feel like they're part of your life, but they're keeping up with your life, basically, is what I'm getting. It could be family members for some of you guys, okay? So let's move on to, I don't want to be in this energy. I want to move on. I mean, we're very well aware of this, right? We know that these energies are circling our energies, okay? We've been prepared to deal with them. You're prepared to deal with these energies. Spirit's saying, be generous, okay? Be generous. Don't be naive, right? Be generous. Don't be naive. Always come from a place of self-love and unconditional love as you're dealing with these family members or these people that I feel like it's definitely family members though, right? So this next one we're going to look into says, change your view as to why you think things are happening. So for that one, Spirit's got me. I'm going to read out of the book, okay? We're going to go to the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck and see what is the higher perspective around why these things have been happening, why we experience these jealous energies. I think we already understand this, right? We're not the victim. We're not meant to play victim. We talked about this in the first video, so if you catch this video, please go catch the first video. It's only 19 minutes, and it definitely goes along with the setup of what we're getting into here. Okay, so they're complementary of each other, so please watch them both if you catch this one, okay? But let's talk about this higher perspective. Changing our views as to why things have happened to us. So this is why we're in this high aloha healing, right? Because we're able to overcome all these energies that we read about. Like, we've overcome these, okay? Yeah, we're inspired in following our own rhythm, right? Follow your own rhythm, inspiration. What do you feel? So you're able to follow. You have gained higher perspective. You've changed your views. You're no longer their victim, okay? You're no longer, that's why you've been able to separate and follow your own rhythm. But these energies are still, they're always going to talk about you, collective. They're always going to have something to say. You know, you're always going to have to deal with energies that don't understand you, okay? And that's okay, right? You feel, you know. Follow your knowingness. Follow what you know, what you feel. Continue to dive for the light. Continue to be the light. Continue to be the love in all situations. Continue to show up and be your own hero, I'm hearing, okay? But let's read Follow Your Own Rhythm, they're telling me. And that's a 5. It says, deep within, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. And that's that perspective, the old perspective, right? You have gained your higher perspective, Spirit saying. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are, and that you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it is time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythm. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. That is the higher perspective, okay? We don't have to compete. We don't have to strive. We don't have to play victim or put ourselves in victimizing situations. We don't have to change in order to be with another. We're just asked to be ourselves, to own who we are. And when things align, be in alignment. When things don't align, be in the flow of letting energy move, transmute, change when it comes to situations, relationships, the way we're thinking. Just be adaptable, right? But you don't have to compete and strive. You're just meant to be in that flow of adapting and growing. Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. When it is time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, are nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, love, share your wildness. You will be drawn to uplifting groups and places where you can experience positive, energetic exchanges. Your needs will be met in harmony in your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting is anxiety. What you gain is peace. If you have also pulled... Okay, anyways. You must honor your need for rest and replenishment as well as your need for play. Sometimes an afternoon nap or a trip to the beach will do far more for you than slogging away when you are mentally depleted and in need of rest. Sometimes you need to work when the energy is flowing, even though others may say it is too much and you must stop. You are an empowered individual and you have the intelligence and wisdom to choose for yourself. Experiment with what works best for you and tailor your lifestyle so that it nurtures your best self into being. This is all about self-love. You know what I'm saying? Inspiring yourself, being an inspiration in your own life, following your own rhythm, gaining the higher perspective that you're no one's victim, and not just about victim mentality, but it's also speaking about, living your life on your terms, right? Not adapting your life to others' terms. Yes, be adaptable, adapt your life, but to your own rhythm, to your own terms, to what works for you. Because when we're not walking in our own energy or adapting to our own plan, our own soul's plan, and we're trying to change and control and be this for that person or be this for another person, like when we're, if it's not in alignment and it's not truly for your path, then it's going to cause you to feel oppressed, depressed, tired, drained. It's going to have an adverse effect on you, Spirit's saying. It's okay to say no. If it's not a holy hell yes, then it's always going to be a no. And so anyway, Spirit's inspiring us to follow our own rhythm, okay? To have a higher perspective of why the things that have happened to you in your life, why you've walked the path you've walked. It's not just about realizing you're not a victim, right? But it's about understanding who you are through the experiences that you've had. Being inspired through your experiences instead of feeling oppressed by those experiences. Being adaptable to the flow of energy and being open to change, and understanding that things happen in order to direct and redirect you in your life, okay, towards your aloha healing, towards your higher understandings, okay, is what I'm seeing for that energy. All right, so let's, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go through all these energies, so let me just go through and pick a couple here. Why are other people's views at odds with your own right now? Let's see about that, Spirit. What about other people's views that are at odds with our own, older people's views? Because you're this Empress energy. People don't understand you, Empress. The world isn't you. Look, this is the rise of the divine feminine. So we're birthing a world that doesn't understand this divine feminine energy. Yes, we're coming from a masculine world. Okay, this is that older people's views, right? It has to do with the way that we're making our decisions, divine feminine. Okay, so it's putting us at odds with the masculine world, the old world where the feminine voice was demure and feminines fit a certain type of role. You're an empress, you're a boss, you're a goddess. And so this new world that's being birthed through us is putting us at odds with the old world, okay, with these King of Swords energies, these masculine energies who are used to making all the decisions, okay? Divine feminine, you're the Empress. You're bringing in abundance and new life, birth. Okay? This was an oppressive energy, Spirit's saying. So we're at odds. Yeah. Okay? They're forced to walk away from us, though. Yeah, we walked away from needing these commitments from these King of Cups energies, King of Swords energies, right? You're the Empress. So any masculine energy that you allow into your life, Empress, is because you called it to you. You allowed it to be part of you, right? It's going to have to be an emperor energy. It can be nothing less than an emperor in the higher vibration, not that lower false emperor energy that's controlling, that, stays in, manipulation energy. That's the false emperor energy. That's of the old world. The new world that we're birthing, the new generation that's coming, it's time for the Empress, Spirit's saying. It's nurturing, it's abundance, it's growth, it's love and peace, it's divinity in the flesh. Look at their wings. See how her wings are all pink? Pink represents love and harmony and peace. And then his wings are all dark. That's all like that energy of control and just thinking with the mind and not thinking with the heart, being ready to fight at all times. She doesn't even have a sword. She has a light and she has wheat. And she's sitting on a field. you know. Things come to her. She doesn't have to fight for the things. They come to her. She draws these things to her through her energy. These masculine energies aren't used to moving that way. They're used to having to fight with their swords, right? They're used to being in this darker competitive energy, and that's the difference between the older generation and the generation that we're currently birthing. Spirit wants to highlight. Okay. So tell me about this King of Swords energy, Spirit. Yeah, this King of Swords energy is learning some lessons through you, Empress. What is the lesson this King of Swords energy is learning about the Empress? They're learning how to be the Emperor. Yeah, they're learning about loyalty. They're learning they're learning a lesson about loyalty, Spirit's saying. Because a lot of these energies have not been loyal, right? They've been all about power and power grabs and selfish gains and things like that. Control and manipulation in the world. They've been in the dark energy for too long. And it's about being in a balance between the two energies. You can't just stay in one energy and expect growth. You have to know how to move in and out of the darkness and the light. Yeah, because if not, you're going to sit in heartbreak. So this is a King of Swords energy who basically is breaking their own heart, learning lessons about loyalty and what they've been offering to the world, the old world. They're having to look at what they created as that creation is being dismantled, I'm hearing, and we're stepping into the Empress's world, the Empress's new birth. Like, Empress, you're birthing something here, but this has to be dismantled as this comes into form. And so as this is being dismantled, these masculines they're looking at what they created. They're being forced to look at the harm, the heartbreak that they created for a long time, and they're having to learn a lesson around it. What is the Empress birthing, Spirit? Empress, what is coming in? Yeah, growth, Seven of Pentacles, investments, growth, harvest. Do you see the difference? So you Empress, are birthing growth and yes, stability and loyalty here. Enlightenment, okay? Queen of Pentacles, enlightenment and growth, right? This is you standing in your power. Look, that pentacle is on her lap. She's not fighting for it. She doesn't have a sword to protect it. You know, she's just caressing it. She's loving it. She's helping it. She planted it, and now it's growing into many more pentacles, right? She's not in competitive energy. That's why you're at odds. That's why this, right now, Divine Feminine, you feel like you've been in a spiritual battle because you're battling the old way of things energetically, the old world. It's like we had to battle for this enlightenment. And this is going to be the world for a long time moving forward, though. It's a more feminine, abundant, fertile world. But, you know, these masculines who have been in power before the Empress is coming into her power here, they were in power, right? They were moving the world towards a dark place, towards destruction and wars and power struggles and the world we're coming out of. Basically, it's being dismantled. Okay, yes, it's being dismantled. We're letting that old world go, and we're moving into a world of peace because the Empress has woken up, I'm hearing. Because you are waking up, Empress. You're waking up to your power. You're waking up to being the Queen of Pentacles in your own life. You're waking up to the way you're waking up to your knowingness of what it means and just how much power you hold when you plant that one pentacle and how it can grow into this tree. You're waking up to the understanding that, you know, you attract more bees with honey, right? More flies with honey, more flies. So you attract more things through peace and nurturance versus warring and control and manipulation, right? So we're birthing the world into this age of enlightenment. That's our role. Tell me about the Hangman energy. Yes, justice, a time of justice, a time of balance and fairness. Okay, Empress. And so these masculines, they're breaking their own hearts. They've been doing this for a long time. That this is a lesson that these masculines were needing to gain. This is masculine energy. This could have been us in a past life in masculine energy, right? You could have been in this energy in your masculine energy too, but you've had to balance that out to become the Empress, and you've gained it, but there's still energies of the world that are stuck in this masculine way of thinking, this masculine energy. They're going to have to go through heartbreak and more lessons here until they understand the power of them balancing these energies in order to embody the Empress energy, is what Spirit's showing me. But yeah, they're going to be blocked until they figure that out, okay? They're going to be blocked from something until they figure it out. What are they going to be blocked from? Even though it's in reverse, right? This is them letting go. Like they're going to, in order to become unblocked, how do these masculine energies become unblocked? They have to have a form of justice. Yeah, they're going to have to deal with this devil energy. They're going to have to bring justice to this devil energy. How do they do that? By letting it go, by accepting the new world. Yes, by accepting this new world. These are the energies that I picked up a while ago in that first jealous, envious energy too, okay? This is that same energy that's sad about the justice that you're bringing into the world, Empress. They're jealous of the good fortune of the new beginning. That's the devil, though. That's like that toxic energy. Their jealousy, their envy is going to break their own hearts. It's going to eat them alive. It's going to block them from being a part of what you're creating, Empresses. Okay, it's gonna block them. So in order to become unblocked and to be part of this contract, this good fortune, this Empress energy, this new world, they're gonna have to face this toxicity within themselves. Their envious energy of you, Empress, they're gonna have to see it for what it is and deal with it. They're gonna have to admit this heartbreak and the energy that they've been moving in. They're going to have to see that within themselves and stop denying it. Stop trying to cover it up. Stop being in narcissistic energies, I'm hearing. They're going to have to face their own devil selves in the mirror and heal. Yeah. They're going to have to see you as a Queen of Cups. They're going to have to get into their own feminine energy here as the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and deal with the past. Some of them, it could be issues with their mothers that they're going to have to heal, okay? Manipulative mothers that they've had in their lives. But something about their past and the way, I feel like they're going to have to view you, Empress, as this Queen of Cups, right? They're going to have, tell me about this, hold on. What is the Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups trying to tell me here? Yeah, they're going to have to face what they've done. They betrayed you, Empress, in the past, okay? Because they were jealous and envious of what you're here to birth, of this contract of good fortune you're meant to bring into the world. So in the past, okay, even though you were the Queen of Cups to these energies, you were Queen of Cups, they were in devil energy in the past, and they betrayed you, they held you back, they tried to block you from birthing this into the world, okay? They're going to have to face this. Whatever they did in this Ten of Swords towards you, towards this Empress feminine energy, they're going to have to basically face this devil. This devil is themselves, though. This devil is something that they're going to have to realize about themselves. And they're going to have to come to terms with that, Spirit's saying. And withdraw from that energy. They're going to have to come to terms and withdraw from that energy. So they're going to have to face that. They're going to have to face the devil, the Ten of Swords energy that they manifested, okay? They did this by manifesting heartbreak. It's like they broke your heart, Empress, when you were the Queen of Cups. And they did it because they were jealous and they wanted to block you from what you're birthing. But you're getting justice. This is your time of this being balanced out and you getting justice. And they're getting heartbroken over that. Their control tactics are no longer working. They can no longer control you or keep you in the dark or keep your path blocked with betrayal or heartbreak. They can no longer keep you distracted. You're on a mission, Empress, and you're going to fulfill this mission, Spirit's saying. And that's why you're at odds with these masculine energies. They're of the old world, old views, and you're here birthing something new. And so it's put you guys at odds. That's why a lot of us empresses are standing in our power and we're not with our masculines. Okay? It's not, it's just, I mean, it's the way it's supposed to be currently, Spirit's telling me. Because of these masculines and the lessons that they need to learn, or these things they're going to have to admit or face within themselves about their own toxicity and the way that they have projected that onto the Empress energy. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, their manipulation, their magic, the magic and the manipulation that they've used. Okay, they need to apologize to the Empress for this, Spirit's saying, or at least come to, yeah, in order to be happy. You really make these masculine energies happy, Empress, but there is a separation between these masculine and feminine energies right now. And it's not because of anything you're doing right or wrong, Empress. It's all about this masculine and them coming into an awakening and awareness of stepping out of the old world, the old belief systems into the new, into a recognition of you, Empress. That's what's going to bring in justice and balance for them. You've already gotten your justice and your balance because you have woken up to your healing. You've woken up to your power. You've gained higher perspectives. Okay? You're here and you're still birthing in this nurturing energy. You're in your power, Empress. Yeah, you're birthing the new world. Look, the world came out again. You're the creators of this new era. Because you're moving in your authentic truth. You've looked at yourselves in the mirror. You've looked at your karmic energies. You've owned it. You've started looking at your triggers. You've been healing those things. You've been facing the darkness and accepting it and not holding yourself in condemnation or running away in fear from what it showed you. You're taking ownership. You faced it and you're growing. You're going within and taking responsibility for what you need to take responsibility for. Okay, you're not playing victim to these masculines anymore. They broke your heart. Yeah, they've done some pretty horrible things to the Empress energy, but she's no longer giving them the power through that over herself, her mentality, her spirituality, her emotional self. Like you've taken your power back and you're moving in your authentic truth, Empress. And that's why it's time for the new world to be birthed through you, because you're ready, I'm hearing. And these masculines thought they could cause delays, and the reason why they wanted to keep you juggling and causing you delays, why did they not want the Empress to wake up to this birth of the new world? Because it's all got to do with clarity. They didn't want you to gain clarity. Why? Because then they're going to have to look at themselves in the mirror. Yes, they're getting something. Okay. Because everything you communicate to them, they're going to have to see the truth. They already know this, though. What is going on? Hold on. You have clear communication here, Empress. Yeah, about this devil. You're seeing clearly. And I don't know. It's almost like the dark energy and the light energy. There's no, it's like you waking up. There's no more struggle. There's no more power struggle. There's got to be a balance between the two. By you waking up. So the dark energy can no longer have power over the light energy, you, Empress. Okay? Because you've woken up. But it's almost like if they could have kept you from having clear communication, from seeing things clearly, from stepping into your power, they could have wielded the power over the world, this darker manipulative power over the world for longer. Right? That's what was happening in the old world here. But you've stepped into your power. You stepped into understanding of spiritual communication. You've gotten clear about who you are, about the light, about your power, about what you're here to do. So this devil has to release that power hold that they've had through the masculine energy. It has to be released and balanced out now. Yeah, no, they can't juggle anymore. No more indecisive energy here. No more indecision. Like, yeah, you're standing in confidence here. These masculines can no longer juggle you, Empress, and a mistress. Like they can't approach your energy if they've got these karmic energies still in their energetic field also. So that's another reason why a lot of you guys aren't with your masculines. They're still working through this devil energy. That's why you've had to leave them out in the cold, Spirit's saying. They can't juggle you. They can no longer hold on to you, Empress, and use your wisdom, your power, your energy, and also hold on to a karmic energy. They're going to have to leave that out in the cold in order to be in your energetic field. They can no longer play with the devil energy. They can no longer, you know, yeah, they have to transform. They have to go through a rebirth too. And these masculines are afraid of this rebirth. Why are they afraid of their rebirth, Spirit? But Spirit's forcing it. They're going through it anyways. But I feel like they've been trying to avoid it for a long time. Why? I think it's because of all the manipulation, all the betrayal that they've caused in the past. Not just this past lives, like their whole soul's development here. Like the different betrayal energy. It's like these energies, it hurts them to look at what they've done. Okay? Yeah. With this King of Cups energy. They're going to have to transform this King of Cups energy coming from emotional manipulation, emotional immaturity. They're going to have to mature emotionally and be in a higher vibrational King of Cups. That means they have to be vulnerable. They have to be honest and open with who they are emotionally, right? Who they have to show their true souls to the world, to you, Empress. They can no longer hide behind this devil energy in order to be part of what you're creating. They have to be emotionally vulnerable, open. And that scares them for some reason. But they're going through these transformations anyways to become the Emperor. That's what's up. So they're going to go through this anyways, okay? They're going through these rebirths anyways in order to be the Emperor. Okay, but until they do, Spirit's keeping them separated from you. Spirit's telling you, a lot of them are with these karmic feminines. You've had to leave them out in the cold because they were trying to juggle you with these karmic feminines. They were still trying to move in the energy of the old world where they could basically keep the feminine energy oppressed underneath their power, their rule. But that was the devil energy, and the devil's lost whatever that battle was already. You've already gained clarity, and you know, you're getting spiritual downloads and understandings. You are moving towards your spiritual wealth. You're acquiring the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups already. You haven't missed this opportunity, Divine Feminine. You're getting your desires. And despite whatever they were keeping secret, but what was kept secret from these masculine energies was that you're here birthing this new world. It's right. They can't stop you from birthing this. All they can do is graduate into their own Emperor energy, move in their own authentic truth, and do the job that was assigned to us all, which is get into this temperance energy of balance, of peace. This is like reclaiming your angelic energy and being a healer and also healing, right? Healing yourself to remember who you are angelically, who you are in a divine perception, right? No more delays, no more delaying and entrapping the Empress energy through causing fear, worry, and doubt around like immature, flighty, sexual type connections, things like that, through drama and conflict. They can no longer use this player energy against their soulmate, which is you, Empress. They can no longer get away with lying to you and not cherishing you. Now they have to either grow with you and move in truth, offer you what you deserve in order to be the King of Pentacles, in order to accept, you know, their role on this path. Or you're going to stay single and you're going to have other partnerships that are going to come in and support you. Okay, is what Spirit's saying. And so these masculines are having to see this play out. They're having, you know, and they're sad and they're jealous and they're regretful because this is coming into balance, is what I'm seeing. You're going to be very happy, Empress, and so is the world. Okay, yeah. It's all about solid, stable partnerships now. Teamwork, okay? Not energies of attachment or manipulation or control or oppression or power struggles, but balanced teamwork. Okay? No one is above another. We're all each other's co-creators. We're all each other's helpers, right? There, you know, in the old way, it was all about the masculine energy, you know, having power over the feminine energy. But that switch. Look, the masculines now, you're showing up as the empress. They're showing up as, they haven't even gotten the emperor, like they're not in the emperor energy anymore. In the past, I guarantee you, they were showing up in the old world as the emperor, and we were showing up as like the queen of swords, or the queen of wands, like you showed up in the queen energy. But now you're showing up as the empress, and they're showing up in just king status, because they have to go through a rebirth in order to level up to their emperor energy. But in the meantime, in between time, you're still birthing what you're meant to birth. The only thing that is, you know, the only effect this is having by them not bossing up is that spirit's keeping them separated from you, and they're going through some lessons while you're over here getting blessings and new contracts and fortune and growth in your life, healing in your life. They're still going through some karmic lessons, and so they're being kept separate from you, is what Spirit's showing me here, okay? Yeah. You're getting lots of love in your life, though. Just, yeah, loving partners. You've got a lot of loving partners in your life, Empress. It just may not be your masculine right now, and that's okay. Spirit just is telling you, be patient. Your sensuality is beautiful. You're drawing tons of people towards you, even if it's not your masculine. Okay? You're still healing. You're still saying hello to healing. You're still changing people's perceptions and views, and you're still, you know, changing your own perceptions and views. You're able to forgive people. You're able to come out of a victim mentality. You're able to see through a higher perspective why you've had to walk the walk you walked. You still love your masculines despite the betrayals they've put you through. Doesn't mean you're going to tolerate or allow them, and Spirit's not going to tolerate or allow them in your energy field, not when they're in that energy still, right? But when they boss up into the emperor status, Spirit is going to open up something, like they're going to put, what's going to happen when these masculines boss up? Spirit's going to put y'all working together, I'm hearing. Yeah, look. There's Three of Pentacles. That's that stable partnership. Spirit's going to bring y'all into some type of partnership here. When the masculines boss up as the emperor, y'all are going to get to work. Yeah, on bringing this world into more progress. Okay? So you got Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Two of Wands is about the plan, the path. Okay? Three of Pentacles is about, you know, working together, stable partnership. And Two of Wands is speaking about, on this card, about progress. So you guys are going to take action to progress things. But you're just, it's like, Empress, don't give up on the masculine energy. They're going to come into balance. They really are. I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes when we're digging in and they're throwing black magic at us, and you know, they're cheating, and they're you know, in these toxic, abusive type energies in their own selves still, like, and I'm not saying it's going to happen this generation or tomorrow or you know, even next generation. We don't know. But Spirit's saying it will happen, okay? It's a process. It's a world process. But you don't tolerate their lower energy. Spirit's not going to allow you to tolerate it, because you're this empress. They want you to be focused on what you can birth into this world through love. Okay, through empathy and compassion, but also through your own power of your own deservingness, your own self-love. It's okay to move it to your own rhythm. Spirit saying, be an inspiration to yourself and others as you move in this world, and you're not moving like the world, but you're moving different and planting the seeds for the new world that you want to see, the new world that's in your soul that you know we're here to create through cooperation with one another, right? Like focus on what you know to do. And so I feel like a lot of you guys have switched your focus from trying to heal your masculines or wait on your masculines and things like that to being empowered as the empress and being in control of your reactions. Your inner world is what's going to help you to move more freely in the outer world, right? That you can only, the only thing you can be responsible or in control of is your own perceptions and your own reactions, right? So, and what you choose to project into the world outside of self. Okay, so I feel like that's what Spirit's teaching us about. They got us focused on learning how to be healthier in those things, and being more responsible in the energies we're projecting, and just showing up. We're being taught how to show up for ourselves and for those who the Most High sends into our path in healthier ways, but not in ways where they're able to take advantage or oppress us like in the past. Okay, is what I'm getting. So anyways, I'm babbling. I gotta take myself back to work. I love you guys. Please watch part 1 and part 2 if you know this resonates with you. Make sure you watch that first part because the rest of this might make a little more sense. But anyways, anything else for my collective, Spirit? Anything else for the collective? Yeah. Don't think, okay, love, but we got contemplation on the side, or it's coming out sideways. So this is like Spirit saying, you don't have to worry, you don't have to stress, you know you're an Empress, you draw things to you, you don't got to come out here and fight or compete. You're not in that karmic energy anymore. You know you don't have to strive for something, and especially when it comes to this love. It's going to come to you in the perfect divine timing when not only are you ready, but when your masculine energy is also ready, when they've gone through their rebirth. So if you know, in the meantime, I feel like Spirit's telling you, focus on your bag, focus on your 10 of coins, right? Maybe a lot of y'all aren't really thinking about love as much as you're thinking about, yeah, your stability and overcoming your own karmic energies, right? Yeah, transforming your own karmic energies is what you're thinking about, okay? Tell me about the Empress when it comes to energy here. Yeah, you're working on your beliefs, what you value, and your resources. That's what Spirit has us working on as the Empress. That's what they don't want you really focused on these masculines and you know, and Spirit's got them under control. I'm hearing Spirit's taking them through their lessons, their process. You are loved, Empress, even if these masculines aren't showing up for you to prove it or whatever. Like energetically, spiritually, you are the Empress. You are love itself, okay? But they want you focusing on your own beliefs, expanding your beliefs, getting in alignment with what you value most, not what others value for you, but an understanding and an alignment of what you value. And knowing that it's okay to say no, and if it's not a holy hell yes, it will always be a no. And then your resources, which is your bag, your 10 of Pentacles energy, okay? Let's talk about one for the masculines. Okay, masculines. Okay, masculines are learning about, yes, that it's time to get in alignment for humanity's sake. That's what that says, for humanity's sake. Okay, so they're learning lessons for humanity's sake right now. They're figuring out it's okay to be vulnerable about their hopes and their wishes. They don't have to put on that hard shell, that masculine front of control and power struggle. Okay, it's okay to be vulnerable and find out what their hopes and their wishes are and to express those. And yes, they're figuring they got to do what they're living right now. Is it says do it for the future. It's for their future. It's time to do the work for their future. Okay. So, yes, what we talked about, them coming into an alignment and bossing up, Empress, it is for the future, okay? Right now, they're figuring out their own hopes and wishes and you know, maybe their past lower devil energy hopes and wishes. They're having to look at those, transmute that energy, and learn to be vulnerable and know that they're divine beings of love also, and that they're not here just to live a selfish life and to be in this power over others, but they're here for humanity's sake, to be vulnerable, to expand their soul's hopes, their soul's wishes, and to step into this future with you, Empress. This is what Spirit's trying to teach these masculines. So anyways, and theirs is the 11th house, yours is the 2nd house. I just noticed that. Hold on. And on this card, 2nd house says, yes, change your views as to why you think things are happening. That's what you've learned, feminine, how to have a higher perspective when you face adversity. And so Spirit's proud of you for that. These masculines this says 11th house. 11th house says, develop your defenses. Others see you as the reason for their upsets. So Empress, yeah, they're defensive because they know they've upset you, Empress. Okay, these masculines are having to look at their defenses and realize or look at to why others may see them as the cause of their upset. So they're having to dig deep right now is what I'm seeing. But, all right. I love you guys. Please like, share, or subscribe. Bye.